Good morning everybody on this beautiful winter's morning in Caboolture, the Glasshouse Mountains. Pretty still today. Today we're going to be talking about flying the box. Flying the box is a training exercise we use here at Strike Aviation at Bad Attitude, and it's to teach people to understand how to use the rudder at different power settings while turning from climbing and descending in straight and level. So it's a good practice exercise. You'll notice that we're set up here at 2300 RPM. The aircraft is trimmed. I've got both my hands off the controls and my feet are off the rudders, and the ball is in the middle, and we're flying level. Subject to any thermal activity which we may or may not encounter. Now, the object of the box exercise is to manage the rudder input for the varying power and angle of bank situations, or the application of aileron. Now, we all know from previous videos that if we change the power setting, we're going to get the aircraft nose to yaw to the left or right, depending upon the power setting from the reference point, which is the cruise power setting. And that's because of the airflow of the vertical stabilizer. Now, when we're climbing and we're turning the aircraft, if we're using aileron, we also need to use rudder, but we need to use it from a data point which will be different whether we're flying straight and level, climbing, or descending. Now let's just do an exercise here. We're going to do a level turn. So at the moment we're flying straight and level, and if I want to do a medium angle of bank, if I apply aileron I must apply rudder, or the amount of aileron that I put in. So I'm going to do a left turn, just do a clear or clear right ahead and to the left. And I'm just going to put my left foot on the rudder, and I'm going to apply a little bit of aileron and a little bit of rudder. And then I'm going to release the aileron and I'm going to release the rudder. Now the aeroplane is going to pretty much maintain balance. I'll just get this aeroplane set up properly. I've got no rudder input because I have no aileron input. I have a constant angle of bank, so I have no aileron input. And I have cruise power setting. Now if I want to reverse the turn to a level right turn, I'm going to put my right foot on the rudder, all clear to the right. Right aileron and rudder, whoops, too much rudder for the aileron. So applying aileron and rudder, balls in the middle, centralise the aileron, let go of the rudder, and a little bit of back pressure to hold the attitude because of the lift vector leaning over. And you'll notice that the ball has come back into the middle. I've got no rudder, I'm in an angle of bank, I've got my power at 2300, and I'm flying level. So, we're going to start flying the box now. So what we're going to do is, while we're in this angle of bank, throughout the whole exercise we're just going to maintain this angle of bank either to the right or to the left, and we're going to change from a level right turn to a climbing right turn, back to a level right turn, to a descending right turn, back to a level right turn. This is flying the box. So I'm going to go from a level right turn to a climbing right turn. So in order to do that, I'm going to maintain the angle of bank, and all I'm going to do is apply full power, allow the nose to pitch up, but I must apply right rudder to maintain balance. Here we go. Just right foot, no left foot. All clear to the right and above. Applying full power, the aeroplane is pitching up, and I'm applying a squeeze of right rudder, keep the ball into the middle. And now we're in a climb, the ball is in the middle. If I let go of that right rudder, the ball is now out to the right. My angle of bank hasn't changed, I'm not using aileron. So the only thing that's affecting the balance of the aeroplane at this time is the torque of the engine and the airflow of the vertical stabilizer. So I must apply the same amount of right rudder as I use for a straight ahead climb, even though I'm in a turn. Now I'm not I'm not actually inputting any aileron. Now, if I'm going to turn the aircraft, well actually I won't do that just yet. I'm just going to go from the climbing right turn back to a level right turn. I'm just going to grab the power and I'm going to reduce the power back to 2300 RPM. And if I don't take my foot off the rudder, the ball is going to go out the other side. So I'm going to take my foot off the rudder now. I return the aircraft to the level attitude. I'm not applying any aileron. I put my power at cruise and the balls come back into the middle. And now I'm going to go to a descending turn. I will clear to the right and below. I'm going to reduce the power to 2000. The nose will pitch down. And maintaining the angle of the bank, the ball is going out to the left. So now I must apply a squeeze of left rudder to maintain the balance. And as I've mentioned before in other videos, I'm only just resting my foot on there, on the rudder, to maintain the balance. If I bring the power back a lot more, I'm going to need a lot more left rudder. Bring the power back to 2000, I have to release the left rudder and just have my foot resting on it. So now I'm in a descending right turn. I'm going to go back to a level right turn. So all clear to the right and above. I'm going to apply power back to 23 and I'm going to release the left rudder. The nose will pitch up, but I need a little bit of back pressure because my lift vector still went over. And I've returned to a level turn and I've got no feet on the rudders. So what I'm going to do now is going to go to a climbing right turn and this will be the completion of the box. Oh, all clear to the right and above. I'm going to apply full power. The nose will pitch up. The ball's indicating that I need to put right rudder on, so I'll do that. And now, I haven't used aileron, so all I've done is put rudder in for the torque. And now, I'm going to go from a climbing right turn to a climbing left turn. Now, a left turn means I'm going to apply left aileron, but instead of applying left rudder, all I'm going to do is I'm going to use the torque of the engine to maintain the adverse yaw, or to cancel out the adverse yaw. So here we go, clear to the left and above. And I'm going to go left aileron, release the right rudder. The aircraft will roll, ball staying in the middle. And when I centralise the aileron, I must put the right rudder back on because of the torque.
85 on runway. Okay. Runway.
If I let go of the rudder, the ball is going to go out to the right. And now I'm going to go from a climbing left turn to a level left turn. So all clear to the left and below. Going to bring the power back. Got too much right rudder on there. Bring the power back to 23. And I'm going to release the right rudder. And the ball will come back in the middle. I still need to hold the same back pressure of the stick to maintain an increased angle of attack because the lift vector's leant over, otherwise I'm going to descend. Oh, I've actually got the increasing the angle of bank there, so I'll bring that back. Oh yeah, now I'm going to go to, I've got too much power there. That's balancing up there. Alright, I'll clear the left and below, so descending left turn, power back to a cruise descent power setting, and nose is yawing to the right, so I need to squeeze a left rudder, and I need to maintain my angle of bank. And now we're balanced. Now I'm going to go from a descending left turn to a descending right turn. Now in order to do that, I need to apply right aileron. Now, instead of using the right rudder, I'm going to release the left rudder and let the engine torque, the power below cruise, manage the adverse yaw. So here we go, all clear to the right and below. I'm going to use a little bit of aileron and release the left rudder. Aircraft is rolling. Ball staying in the middle. I'll centralise the aileron now, and I need to put my left rudder back on because of the powers below cruise. Now I'm going to go from a descending right turn to a level right turn. I'll apply power to 23 and I'll release the left rudder. Nose is pitching up, ball staying in the middle because I've set cruise power. And because I have an angle of bank, I still need to maintain a little bit of back pressure for the lift vector that's leaning over. And the ball is now in the middle so long as I've got 23. So, important takeaway here is I didn't need to use any rudder input for the application of aileron because I was using the torque of the engine below cruise or above cruise to maintain the adverse yaw, but that's only because I was using a small amount of aileron input. Now remember, this will be another video, but the amount of rudder you need is dictated by the amount of aileron input you need, but that'll be on another video. So for instructors out there or students, you can practice this. It's best to do it in smooth air so that you get the basics of it, and then you can go from there. So that's flying the box exercise to allow you to practice aileron, rudder and power coordination from straight and level, climbing, descending turns while keeping balance on the aeroplane. Alright, thanks for tuning in, Bad Attitude to Strike Aviation Training, and please subscribe and hit the like button and all that social media stuff. But yeah, thanks a lot, have a good day.